Hello YouTube, Lego Boy 1624 coming at you with another diecast review, and this is on Mark Martin's 2013 Aaron's Dream Machine Toyota Camry, and he drives for Michael Waltrip Racing. This is an alright car that I got from Pocono Raceway for $7, and before I continue the review, this is a contest entry for Ratskull Productions, formerly known as Pepsi Max 2418, for his second annual Diecast Reviewing Contest. So good luck to all the other entries. Now, let's continue on with the review. Here's a 360 view of the car in the box. A basic 2013 box. It's the white with the little gray dots and the driver's name and the team he drives for. So let's take the car out of the box. And here's the car out of the box. Earlier in the video I did say that it was an alright car. I do have to take that back. The only reason I said that was because I wish they would have changed the paint scheme a little more than they did. But overall it really isn't that bad of a paint scheme. I do love it on the Gen 6 body. It really is a nice paint scheme. I really do like the driver. It's just that they didn't really change the paint scheme, and I kinda wish that they would have changed it in a little more way than just changing what's on the back. But you know, overall it's not that bad of a car. I really would recommend it. But let's continue on with the review. Here's a 360 view of the car. And while I'm giving you the 360, let me just point out that the main colors of this car are white, black, and gold. That really is it. There's nothing else to this paint scheme. And here's the top and bottom of the car. And continuing on with the paint scheme, the base color, the splitter, side skirts, roof rail, shark fin, and spoiler, it's all white. So it's a solid white car, and then we just have this big blue strip that runs down the side of the car, the back of the car, the other side of the car, and the front of the car, and just goes all the way around. It does go up and stops at the sides of the deck lid, and this year it's more noticeable since the deck lid is a little smaller, but yeah, below the blue is white, a little bit of white, and in that white is a gold pinstripe, which starts at this quarter panel, goes down, actually up the side of the car, around the front, behind the radiator and fog lights, and back down this side of the car and stops at the quarter panel, as the back is solid blue. Above the blue on the sides and front of the car is white, as well as another gold pinstripe that starts at the side of the deck lid and the bottom of the seat post, goes all the way around the car, and stops at this side. So, other than that, that's pretty much it for the paint scheme. This car does have silver or chrome rims, whichever you'd prefer to call them, which I love on this car. I love how Michael Waltrip has that for all of his cars. And as I did say, or maybe I did not say, this car does have a matte finish, which it really is matte. There's no gloss or anything on this car. It really is flat. So that's basically it for the paint scheme and everything. Let's go on to the sponsors. We have Aaron's Dream Machine since 1955 and the Aaron's Lucky Dog. Mark Martin's last name on the windshield with the two Toyota logos. I do wish that the Toyota logos were a little more visible, but I'm sure Lionel will improve on that with the production of more Toyota Gen 6 cars. Anyway, we have Toyota Camry 55 and Michael Waltrip Racing. The usual contingencies with Goodyear, Sprint Cup Series, NASCAR race car. I believe that's the Michael Waltrip Racing little logo. Mark Martin's signature, the Arkansas flag, Toyota, Napa, AAA, 5-Hour Energy, and Peak. 55, Aaron's, Safety Clean, Sherwin-Williams paints, Freightliner, and I think two other logos that I can't read. Aaron's, RKMotors.com, Aaron's Lucky Dog, American Ethanol, Frigidaire, Sony, JVC, Toshiba, LG, Samsung, Sharp, HP, and two other sponsors that I really tried to figure out what they are. I was looking at pictures of the car. I had a magnifying glass. I have no clue what they are. The top is 55, and they're supposed to be the Twitter logo, or the Twitter for Michael Waltrip Racing in green and white. Maybe I'll add that, maybe not. The back has Toyota, Toyota Aaron's and 55. The deck lid has Aaron's Dream Machine, and this side is the same. So to go over logos and numbers, they're basically an inverse of each other. And what I mean by that is this Aaron's is blue, outlined in white, outlined in blue, outlined in gold. And it's the same way on the deck lid. But the one on the side is white, outlined in blue, outlined in white, outlined in gold. So they're just an inverse. Dream Machine and Since 55 is also blue. Toyota Camry is white. The 55s on the side, front, and back of the car are white, outlined in blue, outlined in white, outlined in gold, same as the Aaron's. And the 55 on the top is the same as the Aaron's on the hood and deck. It's blue, outlined in white, outlined in blue, outlined in gold. All these logos are white. American Ethanol is white, outlined in green. This Aaron's is the same as the one over the rear wheels. Toyota is white. I already said the deck lid Aaron's is the same as the hood. And there you go, the side's the same. So, overall, it really is a nice paint scheme. They really didn't change it at all, which I guess is a good thing. It really is a nice paint scheme. Maybe next year they'll change it. I don't know. But here's the 2012 car, just to do a quick comparison. Obviously, you can see the difference in the noses, and the hoods are a little bit different. You can see there, the windshields are different. And let me just quickly do the back while it's in focus closely. You see the Aaron's Lucky Dog and a few other things, and some white, and the pinstripe continues all around the back of the car. Whereas this side is just solid blue, and we just have Aaron's. The deck lids are the same, and the sides are basically the same. The contingencies are a little bit different, but it's basically the same stuff on each car. So, like I said, overall, it's not a bad car. I would highly recommend it. I really do love it. It's just, at first, in the beginning of the review, I was hoping, or I stated that I wished they had changed the paint scheme a little more, but I'm taking that back. I really do like this car. I don't really know why I said I didn't like this car, because I did. It was one of the first cars I wanted to get. So, yeah, I apologize for saying that. I didn't really mean to say that. But, yeah, that's basically sums up this review. This is a Lionel NASCAR Collectibles car with black plastic tires, white plastic chassis, white plastic window net, and interior details. We have clear plastic windows and a die-cast body with the matte finish. And quickly, let me just point out that this matte finish, there really is no gloss on it, but this, there is a little bit of gloss. My hand glides over this a lot easier, but not really as easy as a fully glossed car. See, it really glides over. This, there is a little resistance, and this, there's no hope for gliding over. So, I just wanted to point that out, that this year is truly a matte finish. And, if I were to give this car a rating, I would definitely give it a 9 out of 10. Very nice car, very cheap price, not as nearly screwed up as last year's car that I got. So overall, I'm very satisfied with this purchase. And one more time, I want to wish the other entries of Seth's contest the best of luck. And that pretty much sums up this video. So, I appreciate your viewership, and LEGO Boys 1624 reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. If we work together, it will get better. We'll see you next time, everyone.